I want to talk to you for a moment about relaxation and speed in fighting combat. Relaxation is so integral in a confrontation from a standpoint that if you are not relaxed, then you must be tense, first of all. So when you're tense for a sustained period of time, you use up energy. If you're tight for a long period of time, you are using up energy. Now, as strong and as powerful you may be as a person, you might be in very, very good physical condition. You might be in what some might deem as excellent condition. But you're still human. You can only last so long. No one can run forever. No one can do push-ups forever. No one can continue to stay in a match, a boxing match, for example, for 50 rounds. No one can do that. Because what? We human beings, as strong as we are or can become, we're just as weak. So we must learn how to appreciate our bodies and how to understand how our bodies actually work. Did you not know that every time you hold your breath for a period of time, you are causing stress? So I'm breathing normal now, in and out. But if I hold my breath, I'm stopping a natural process. And when I stop that natural process, stress begins to build. Now, some might perceive stress as being upset about not making enough money, your paycheck was short, or what have you. But I'm talking about physical stress. So now, I'm going to use the back fist in martial arts as an example of relaxation right now. And the whole premise of this video is based on relaxation. And I'm turned more to the side here. So you must understand that you must relax until the point of contact in many techniques. So, for example, we call it back fist in karate. In Japanese, they usually call it uraken. In Korean, kapkwan. Chinese, we call it gwai choi. Whatever you call it, the technique's still the same. So, my guard is here, as if I'm boxing, if you will. So I'm going to execute the back fist, and it's like a whip here, done primarily to the side of the body. The targets typically with a back fist is to the side of the face, the temple, the jaw, the ribs, but not exclusively those areas, but it's typically to those vulnerable spots on the side of the body, typically. Now, back fists are also done in close like that as well, but we're talking about the standard snapping type of back fist like this. Now, it's called a back fist because you're executing the technique using the back of your fist, for those that may be a novice. So now, I'm here in this position. I throw, and always remember to breathe out upon the execution of all your techniques. So, for example, or use a ki or a yell. You got it? Now, if I'm tense and I'm throwing that back fist, it's going to slow the technique down because it's tense. It's tense from the very beginning and throughout until the point of contact. And do you not know that a very alert opponent can see that technique coming because it's slowed down because of me being tense? So you want to be like a limb on a tree, very flexible. The tree itself, the base is firm, but the limbs, they flow with the wind. So be like the limb, be like a whip. So I'm going to execute this slowly. Here, 1. Calmness of mind, back fist, like so. And while you're executing, never drop your opposite hand down and throw the back fist. Because if you were to miss, or if their timing is good, they're going to strike you. Okay, so you want to throw your guard up here as you are executing your back fist here. Now, chances are, if a person were to throw a barrage of punches at you, you're not going to be able to pick each of them up and respond to them, because the hands actually are faster than the eyes. So what you do when you're defending, since your head is generally going to be the primary target of your opponent, you just throw your hand up. So if they throw a technique, it makes contact with your hand. You're not going to see the hand always exactly where it's going to land. But just for safety purposes, when you execute, you always protect the face here, and the arm is here. Boom. We got, so you switch the stance here, you're protecting your face, and you go here every time you execute your back fist. Now getting back to the back fist and the speed, what's going to determine the outcome of that technique is how relaxed you are. So my hands are here, I'm protected, I'm leaning forward to gain a little distance, and I execute here. And it all happens in tandem. It is not 1, 2, 3. It is one movement. So I must practice this over and over again. So I'm in my stance. In this particular instance, it appears to be a boxing type of stance. So here, that's the back fist, like so. It's here. You practice everything slow. One problem that I find that most men have is their ego. They want to assume that they know something before they're actually taught how to do that something. So I want to encourage you, don't jump the gun. Learn step by step how to execute technique. So back fist again. My hands are here. I protect. Then make sure that you can see beyond your hand. I protect and I strike. Here, it's one movement as I'm leaning towards my target. Now I don't raise up and come down because my opponent sees me raising up. And so they're better equipped or prepared to defend against me. When they see me raising up, I keep the same height and I move forward at that same height. So it's here, here again. And when it's done, real time, like so. Here, you got it? So that is the back fist. And the whole lesson is relaxation. How do you relax? First of all, you don't be tensed. The speed will generate the power. The faster your delivery is, you're going to have mass times acceleration, and at the end you're going to have power. Trust and believe that concept. So this is Brother Teacher. I hope that this video was of benefit to you today on how to relax. And that's not just the back fist, it's everything that you execute. Learn to relax, and you can conserve energy, and then you can last longer. But hopefully you're not going to be engaged in a confrontation too long, because it should be over very quickly, especially when in the hands of a person who has been doing their homework, who has been training diligently, and that makes the outcome more swift and expedient. So take care, train as if your life depended upon it, train often, and Yah loves you and I love you. Have a great day.